Hello everyone, welcome on the YouTube channel of Chamili Devi Institute of Pharmacy, Indore. In this session, we will going to discuss about Introduction to Drug Information Center and Services. Content of the session would be Introduction of Drug Information Center and Service, Drug Information Centers, main objectives of the centers and services, requirement for establishing drug information centers, global scenario for the same, role of WHO in drug information centers, Indian scenario for this, and list of drug information centers run at state pharmacy councils in India. So first of all, what are drug information services and centers? Drug information services are facilities or personnel dedicated to and specializing in the provision of written or oral information about drugs and pharmacotherapy in response to requests from other health care professionals, organizations, committees, or patients. Drug information services refers to activities undertaken by pharmacists in providing information to drug use. Drug information centers provides in-depth, unbiased source of crucial drugs information to meet needs of the participating physician, pharmacist, and other healthcare professionals. So there are three kind of drug information centers, that is hospital-based, industry-based, and community-based. So hospital-based drug information center perform various activities which include answering the in-house call, assist in formulary decision, participate in drug use evaluation, coordinate adverse drug reaction reporting, publishing newsletters, provide in-service education, assist in pharmacy and therapeutic committee, and oversee investigation drug activities. Second one is industry-based drug information center, and third is community-based information center. So in these community-based, it is completely based on drug statistics, drug sales by ACT class for first. So quarter 1995 to 2000 in Stockholm, this function is updated monthly. Objectives of these drug information center and services. So their objective is to provide an organized database of specialized information on medicine and therapeutic to meet the drug information needs of practitioners. Other than that, to educate pharmacy students to serve as effective providers of medicine information, to provide accurate and unbiased medicines information services to the pharmacist, physician, and other healthcare professionals in the hospitals and community, and to promote patient care through rational use of medicines. Requirement for establishing drug information centers. So, organization and space is the first requirement. In these, the various parameters are considered while determining the requirements of a space and organization. These factors include type of activities offered, space available, budget, staff, and resources. Second one is resources. So, they can be classified based on the era in which they emerged. Drug Information Center resources, pre-computer era. So in these, they categorized into three categories: primary, secondary, and tertiary. In the primary sources, these are the foundation on which all other drug information is based. These include journal publications on drug-related subjects, such as reports of clinical drug trials, case reports, and pharmacological researches. Secondary sources in these function as a guide to review or of the primary literature. Secondary sources included review article, meta-analysis, index, abstract, and combination of abstract and full text reprints. For example, services include Medline, current contains information pharmaceutical abstracts, index, and the Loa Drug Information Services, which also includes full text reprints of articles. Other than that, tertiary or general sources. So, present documented information in a condensed format. Example include formulary manuals, standard treatment manuals, textbooks, journal reference books, drug bulletins, and drug compendia. Third requirement is personnel. So, the number of personnel required depend on the range of activities offered and the hours of services. A center aims to provide a direct service during periods of major demand by its clients. For patient-related inquiries, this is likely to be when clinic consultations occur and during peak periods for hospital functions. And the last one is policy and procedures. So, policy means general outlines or framework, and procedure means detailed outline or how to. Both help in smoothing the operation of the Drug Information Center, and both development depends on the type of the Drug Information Centers and scope of services. Global scenario for the Drug Information Center. So, in 1962, the first Drug Information Center was opened at the University of Kentucky Medical Center. Was intended to be utilized as a source of selected, comprehensive drug information for staff physicians, which allowed them to evaluate and compare drugs besides catering to the information needed for nursing staff. The staff of Drug Information Center were expected to take an active role in the education of health professionals within the institutions. In 1973, the first formal survey identified 54 drug information centers in the US. According to the report published in 1995, there are about 120 full-fledged pharmacist-operated drug information centers in the United States, which accept a broad scope of requests from healthcare professionals. Role of WHO in Drug Information Center. So, WHO was first altered to the circulation of counterfeit pharmaceuticals at the Conference of Experts on the Rational Use of Drugs held in Nairobi in 1985. The most important resolution was adopted in 1988 and WHO to initiate program for prevention and detection of the export, import and smuggling of falsely labeled, spurious, counterfeit or substandard pharmaceutical preparations and the cooperate with the Secretary General of the United Nations in such cases when the provision of international drugs are violated. Their role is to develop a network of technically competent officials within a national drug regulatory authorities with a view to ensuring timely exchange of information, both on cases of counterfeiting and any countermeasures taken at the national level by means of drug information centers worldwide. Indian scenario for the Drug Information Center. So, the WHO India Country Office in collaboration with the Karnataka State Pharmacy Council is supporting the establishment of 5 drug information centers. These centers have been established in Haryana, Sirsa, Chhattisgarh, Raipur, Rajasthan, Jaipur, Assam, Daibur, and Goa, Panji. The Karnataka State Pharmacy Council established its Drug Information Center in August 1997 in India. This was the first independent drug information center started. List of drug information centers run at State Pharmacy Council in India in Indian region. So first one is Drug Information Center Maharashtra State Pharmacy Council Maharashtra. Then Andhra Pradesh State Pharmacy Council Andhra Pradesh. Drug Information Center Jaipur Rajasthan. Then Drug Information Center Raipur Chhattisgarh and Karnataka State Pharmacy Council Bangalore Karnataka. Thank you everyone for watching this session.